This is Iran. Not the headline. Not the photograph you've seen in passing. Not the map framed by politics. Here, snow presses against mountain peaks, while deserts radiate a heat so intense it seems to pulse off the ground. Poetry is recited in taxis, whispered in gardens, and carried across crowded streets. History is never dormant. It is stepped on, leaned against, lived inside. From the outside, Iran is imagined as rigid, sealed, and unyielding. Step inside, and it moves, bends, and defies expectation. You will find a nation defined by extremes. And somewhere in the southern deserts, a flame rises directly from the earth, burning steadily, impossibly. We will return to it. Because to understand this land, you must first feel the pressure that shapes it. The land refuses to lie still. It pushes, it fractures, it collides. In the north, the Alborz Mountains rise sharply from the plains, jagged spines slicing through pale skies. Snow lingers in hidden folds long after spring arrives elsewhere. Meltwater spills down narrow valleys, carving silent channels in stone. These mountains do not decorate the horizon, they impose it. They shield, they block, they dictate movement. But beyond their shadow, the country exhales heat. The Lut Desert stretches across the southeast like a living furnace. From above, the surface resembles frozen waves, ridges of sand and dark volcanic stone extending toward a wavering horizon. Wind does not pass, it sculpts, it erases, it shifts dunes overnight, erasing the memory of footprints without apology. Here, extremes are not incidental, they are elemental. And then the land shifts again. Shiraz unfolds like a sigh. At the base of the Zagros Mountains, gardens bloom behind high walls, spilling scent and shade into the streets. At the tomb of Hafez, visitors gather at dusk, opening his verses at random, seeking guidance in lines written centuries ago. Poetry is not a relic here, it is a living tool, quoted, debated, woven into daily existence. Yet beyond the gardens, stone asserts itself. Persepolis rises from the earth in fractured grandeur, columns like frozen forests, staircases etched with delegations from across empires carrying tribute in metals, textiles, and animals, built by Darius, destroyed by Alexander, yet still standing. The empire fell. The stone remained. Walk among the columns and scale replaces ruin. This is a place that whispers patience across millennia. Further north, Isfahan commands attention in perfect symmetry. Naqsh-e-Jahan Square spreads wide under domes glazed in impossible turquoise. The Shah Mosque curves toward the sky, its geometry precise, deliberate. Step beneath the dome, and the smallest sound returns transformed, Magnified, layered, architecture here bends echo itself into art. Beneath the city's historic bridges flows, or once flowed, the Zayandeh River. Families gather under arches at night, lanterns reflected in gentle currents. In recent seasons, drought leaves its bed exposed, cracked earth beneath elegant brick spans. The bridges remain, the water retreats, an absence framed by permanence. Then, perched on northern mountainsides, Masuleh seems almost impossible. Houses stack, one roof becoming another's courtyard. Mist moves through narrow alleys like a living pulse. No cars, only footsteps echoing along damp stone. Isolation here is tangible, yet subtle. Satellite dishes tilt skyward, Wi-Fi threads through ancient walls. Even in seclusion, connection persists. High above Shiraz, Naqsh-e-Rostam cuts monumental tombs into cliffs. Kings rest in facades carved into the living rock. Reliefs depict coronations, victories, authority granted by divinity. Power etched above plains they once ruled. Empires rise, empires fall. The stone endures. You may think the story has settled. Mountains, desert, ruins, domes, silence. But that is only half the picture, because now the country shifts its rhythm. Tehran does not move with the measured pulse of ruins. Highways coil through neighborhoods, traffic surging in restless waves. Glass towers reflect the snow-capped peaks beyond. Cranes puncture the skyline. Smog turns afternoon light into diffuse gold. In hidden cafes, filmmakers edit glowing screens. Designers reinterpret tradition quietly, teasing boundaries. Startups emerge above century-old bazaars. Headscarves shift subtly in color and style from block to block. Faith echoes from minarets. Steel rises beside it. Old and new do not blend. They collide. They coexist. And remember the river that sometimes disappeared? In Tehran's parks, artificial lakes shimmer under city lights. Fountains arc in controlled symmetry. Water is engineered, contained, precise. Where nature withdraws, design compensates. Extremes answered by adaptation. The deeper story lies in the layers beneath the surface. Far south, in deserts untouched by highways, natural gas escapes through rock and ignites into blue flames at sunset. The fire flickers quietly, uncontained, unannounced. Generations have watched it burn, elemental, enduring, mythic. Long before modern borders, fire held sacred meaning. In Zoroastrian belief, it symbolized purity, wisdom, presence. Layers of identity remain. Armenian churches in Isfahan, Jewish neighborhoods in Tehran, Kurdish and Azeri communities across the north. Languages shift across provinces, Persian, Azeri, Kurdish, and Arabic, like subtle currents under the surface. Identity here is sedimentary, compressed by time, shaped by geography, pressed by history. It has molded architecture, art, speech. Under pressure, poetry becomes coded. Under scrutiny, creativity moves indirectly, finding paths like water through stone. Even the empty riverbed in Isfahan does not silence the city. When the water recedes, families gather beneath the arches and sing. Absence sharpens them. Mountains rise because tectonic plates collide. The desert burns because the sun lingers. Cities endure because generations refused to vanish when empires fell. Extremes are not incidental. They are the engine. And the fire in the desert? It still burns. Not violently, not loudly, just steadily, a narrow column of light against immense darkness. Proof that beneath stone, beneath sand, beneath expectation, something elemental persists. This is Iran. A land defined by contrasts, snow and desert, ruin and reinvention, silence and poetry, absence and endurance. It is not static, it is compressed, pressurized, shaped. Not fragile, not extinguished. Still balancing its extremes, still carrying contradictions, still burning.